Breaking news coming in: security at the Indian embassy in Kabul has been heightened. Additional Afghan security personnel have been deployed. Sources suggest that Indian mission in Jalalabad and Herat are on target. Intercepts indicate high possibility of retaliatory strikes. Reports of movement of terror assets in Afghanistan. Indian, Afghan, US and allied intelligence agencies are monitoring the terrorist conversations and movement. Big development coming in from Afghanistan. We're being told that security has been tightened outside the Indian embassy in Kabul. Now, sources suggest that Indian missions in Jalalabad and Herat could be possible targets. Of course, this is in response to the surgical strikes that were carried out by Indian forces in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir yesterday. Let's get a word from our executive editor, Gaurav Sawant, who's with us live from our newsroom. Gaurav, security being increased at Indian establishments in Afghanistan is another cowardly attack, something that the Indian establishment is foreseeing here.
Two foreign intelligence agencies have cautioned India and Afghanistan. There has been some chatter about Pakistan deep state telling their assets in Afghanistan to strike at either the Indian embassy in Kabul or the missions in Jalalabad and Herat. Now remember, Simi, all of these have been targeted in the past. Pakistani terrorists have targeted the Indian embassy in Kabul. We've lost a defense attaché in the past. We've lost a senior foreign service officer. They've attacked the Indian hospital, where we've lost some brave doctors, including a very brave doctor who went and hugged that the suicide bomber, and he died, but he won a Ashok Chakra posthumously in this operation. The Pakistani terrorists they've attacked, and the Lashkar-e-Taiba has attacked Indian consulate at Herat just when Prime Minister Narendra Modi took over, and our mission in Jalalabad. So all these attacks failed. But now there is very genuine fear, apprehension that they will attack very soon. And the Afghan National Army and security forces, they've already strengthened their presence around Indian missions across Afghanistan, Simi.
All right, so security tightened across Indian missions in Afghanistan. Gaurav, what about the Indian mission in Pakistan?
That is Pakistan's responsibility to ensure their safety. So Pakistan Army and Deep State cannot do anything or should not do anything in Islamabad or across Pakistan. But Afghanistan is very vulnerable. Bangladesh is very vulnerable. Indian mission in Bangladesh is also equally vulnerable at this point of time, because Pakistan is not admitting this Indian surgical strike on record. But it's such a loss of face for Pakistan Army in their own country, because information does filter out. It may or may not come out in public domain. But for General Raheel Sharif, who was seen as that man who was leading that so-called Zarb-e-Azb, Pakistan's anti-terror operation in the West, his eastern flank, he's been slapped across the face, where terrorists have been taken out at different locations. So Pakistan's strategic assets have been killed by the Indian army, and that is why Pakistan has to retaliate as a face saver. They may or may not admit it, but that is what they're planning, and that is why security is of utmost importance. But Pakistan under the scanner, not just of Indian intelligence agencies, but of intelligence agencies practically across the world at this point of time, Simi.
Gaurav, thanks so much for that update. We're going to keep coming back.